Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in New Braunfels, right outside the roundabout, to go inside of a family-friendly restaurant that has billiards, games, an outdoor patio, live music all the time. Plus, they make amazing pizzas and ice-cold drinks. Let's go inside Bootleggers Pizza Parlor. Joining us now is one of the owners and the manager out here at the restaurant, Christina and Cinotto. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Now, I mean, you have pizza, you got all the starters, you have salads in front of us, pastas, but talk to me about Bootleggers. How did this all get started?
We started as the owners of Oyster Bar next door. We opened Bootleggers in July of 2019. We had 3 partners, my husband and I, Dave, and our partner Nathan Bosper. We started with a 4th partner named Jay Culbertson, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but he was one of our crucial elements in getting this place built and put together, and so we hope we're doing him proud by what we are offering here today.
I'm sure you are, and I'm so sorry that you have a loss like that here at the restaurant, but you know, this is all for him, right? You're doing everything, and a big part of that's the pizza oven that you had, right?
Exactly. He provided the pizza oven, and today is actually the 4-year anniversary of us rolling that pizza oven down the sidewalk in front of the restaurant.
Talk to me about this dish.
That is the pot roast and beer cheese wedges. That's our homemade pot roast there on top. So it comes as an appetizer. You can do it as a side item. They're nice crunchy wedges, delicious beer cheese.
All right, pot roast, beer cheese, and fries. You can't go wrong with it.
Delicious.
Oh yeah. That's the one I'm starting with right there.
Good.
So tender on the pot roast.
That's the lasagna pizza, and that is our house-made fresh mozzarella there on top with delicious lasagna, ground beef, and basil. It's one of our best pizzas, I think.
What's on this one?
This is the White Lightning. It's a white sauce base with caramelized fennel onion mushroom spread on top, and then crumbled bacon.
All right, Christina, grab a cocktail, wine, beer. You have it all out here. Now we're gonna go in the kitchen, and you guys are gonna make for us a pizza from start to finish. And I have a challenge for you, though.
Okay.
I love this dish right here, the pot roast with the wedges and the beer cheese. Can you make that into a pizza?
Sure, we can make whatever kind of pizza you want to eat.
That's the response I want at every restaurant.
Absolutely.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
All right, let's go make a wild pizza.
Okay.
Joining us now is Scott Davis. He's the kitchen manager out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us in here.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about the ingredients that you use out here. What makes them special?
Well, all of our ingredients are premium quality. We got our red sauce is made in California. All of the tomatoes come straight off the vine and are canned within 2 hours. We got our cheese, has no preservatives, it's premium as well. And then these are all of our fresh toppings that we have fresh produce and we cook everything daily.
Yeah, you got all the goods over here. So I'm challenging you to make a pot roast, potato wedge, beer cheese pizza.
Yes.
What's the first thing you would do to make this pizza?
Well, we're gonna start with our dough that we make in-house every day, and we cold proof it for at least 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
Before we start using it. And then we're gonna come over, we'll get a little flour on it, and then we're gonna start pressing it out. We wanna build a nice crust so it's nice and fluffy whenever we bring it out of the oven. And we'll do a little toss with it.
How many pizzas do you think you make in a day?
Every day, probably at least 200, I would say.
Wow, okay. That's a lot of pizza. So what are you hitting it with there? A little cornmeal on the bottom?
A little cornmeal to help it slide off into the oven. We'll lay it down, see if we got the right size. It's perfect.
Ooh.
All right.
So what sauce are you gonna put on the bottom of this one?
We're gonna use the beer cheese that we make in-house. We'll spread that around, get it nice and cheesy. 50-50 provolone mozzarella blend with no preservatives in it.
Oh, wow.
We'll spread that around a little bit, nice and even. Fresh wedges right here.
Oh, wow, look at
Get
that.
those all over it for you. A lot of toppings on it.
Have you had this request before?
Never this one.
Okay, good.
Then we're gonna get some of this pot roast on it that we make in-house. We roast it for about 5 hours with onions, celery, carrots, and now we're getting ready to throw it in our brick oven.
All right. Now it looks like it's ready to rock and roll.
Yes, sir. We're gonna pull it out, cut it, and have a taste.
Oh my gosh. The beer cheese drizzle on top, a little bit of parsley on there as well. Now it's time to cut it, right?
Absolutely.
Scott, thank you so much for making this crazy pizza for me. I bet you it's going to be delicious here. We're going to give it a bite. Bootleggers up here in New Braunfels. Make sure you come up here. I mean, it is an essential part of the community. Let's go for a bite. Cheers. It's a hit.
That's
wow.
amazing.
That is really good. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.